SIFE UTP, you may now begin your presentation.
Creating new economic opportunities for our community.
Shaping talents and dynamic future leaders.
Eliminating social and economic barriers.
Treasuring innovation which lead to a greener future.
Being the second largest state in Peninsular Malaysia, Perak boasts an approximate coverage of 21,000 square kilometres. Perak is a reference to the silvery tin ore from which the state drew its wealth. What was formerly known as the Kinta Valley was heavily mined for centuries. Located in the northern of Semenanjung, Malaysia, Perak is a state filled with more than 2 million people, comprises of multiracial Malaysians with different age and background. There are many places of interest and academic institutions in Perak, in which include our own university, University Technology Petronas. UTP is a wholly owned subsidiary of Petronas, a Fortune 500 company. In realizing one of UTP's mission to produce well-rounded graduates, we, SIFE UTP, works as one dynamic team in training the lives of communities in need. With the strength of 108 members, 35 alumni, and 1 faculty advisor, we aim to change the lives of in need for a better future.
Hi, my name is Ai, chemical engineering student.
Hello, I am Awi, Petroleum Geoscience.
My name is Sakila, Civil Engineering.
And I'm Haziq, Petroleum Geoscience.
Completing our team today is Technical Manager Awang Nasuha and his crews.
This year, SIFE UTP will be presenting 3 out of 4 projects. Throughout this presentation, the relevant SIFE criteria will be highlighted at the top right side of the screen.
The first project is Corporate Social Responsibility Challenge, CSR. The latest statistics from Yayasan Bina Upaya shows that more than 17,000 of Perak citizens live under poverty. From around 6,700 poor people living in Perak Tengah and Manjung alone, 28.8% earn less than 1,200 ringgit.
57.8% gain less than 750 ringgit.
And the other 13.4% struggle with monthly income of less than 400 ringgit.
Realizing this fact, SIFE UTP commenced a mission to eradicate poverty around 30-kilometer radius from UTP. Corporate Social Responsibility Challenge, CSR, is a sophisticated way of linking government agencies and corporate bodies with the poor families.
With the support from Baitumal and Majlis Agama Islam Perak, we have identified and selected eligible families for this project. Among 3 families we'll help, Mr. Tajul Families has experienced radical transformation through his cupcake business.
Mr. Tajul, a father of 5, had to quit his previous job as a labourer due to disability. Being unemployed, Mr. Tajul faced intense financial problems. Hence, he decided to generate income by starting a cupcake business. However, his attempt in the business ended up with failure.
SIFE UTP recognized Mr. Tajul as a potential entrepreneur since he showed great interest of venturing into a business. We took the first step by analyzing his business. From the study, we found out 3 main problems.
Firstly, the product's quality, taste, and texture are unsatisfactory.
To encounter this problem, we did market research on the current market demands and trend to ensure Mr. Tajul products will always cater the needs of the customer. From the finding, we assist Mr. Tajul by adapting new recipes to his food and acquire feedbacks from local residents through food tasting survey. Further to this, wide range of product is now available in different flavors, topping, sizes and designs.
Secondly, Mr. Tajul does not have enough capital and appropriate equipment to produce quality products in large scales.
SIFE UTP facilitates Mr. Tajul to apply for financial aids. Playing the role to link government agencies and corporate bodies with the poor families, we had successfully obtained an industrial food mixer along with an oven for Mr. Tajul worth of 9,000 ringgit. With the equipments, the production increased from 400 units to more than 7,200 units per month.
Thirdly, lack of knowledge in business management set limitation in his market reach and business expansion.
As an outset, SIFE UTP helps Mr. Tajul to find suitable marketplace for his products. After a year, Mr. Tajul has an ever-increasing pool of potential customers and market share. He managed to place his products in 22 shops in Perak and 3 shops in Kuala Lumpur. Besides, Mr. Tajul began receiving order requests for special occasions.
In 1 year, he recorded total revenue of more than 10,000 ringgit and total profits of over 7,000 ringgit. Mr. Tajul's monthly income has increased by almost 900% from 100 ringgit to an average of 900 ringgit. With the continuous growth, Mr. Tajul had recently renovated his house for a larger operational area.
With the right tools, mindset, management skills and information, SIFE UTP had effectively ensured long-term business success for Mr. Tajul. We are proud to share that Mr. Tajul is nominated as Icon Usahawan Asnaf 2011.
Our next project is Teens in Environment Corporation, TIEC.
Cultivating future entrepreneurs.
Developing green innovations.
Facilitating learning cycle.
With these 3 aims, SIFE UTP proudly present to you Teens in Environment Corporation, TIEC.
TIEC has successfully educated the youth, especially high school students, on basic entrepreneurial knowledge. After 3 years, TIEC is now entering its second phase of execution. We are proud to share that TIEC this year was fully sponsored by CIMB Foundation.
The Waste to Wealth category was first introduced in 2008, with the prime objective of empowering young entrepreneurs with environmental awareness. This category has shown remarkable improvement in terms of quality and participation, from 7 schools in previous years to 20 schools in 2011.
After realizing the importance of knowledge transfer, TIEC introduced a new category named Community Outreach. Given a new touch, the students not only learn about green entrepreneurship, they continue to develop their passion for community service.
In pursuing the mission of developing SIFE juniors, we have implemented 3 programs, which include TIEC Camp, School Development Program, and TIEC Competition.
Back in March 2011, TIEC Camp marked the starting point for this term. 3 main goals for this camp comprise of introducing community outreach category to participating schools,
Instilling the students with entrepreneurial knowledge,
And preparing the students to implement their respective projects.
During these 2 days camp, the participants were taught on entrepreneurship, which includes financial management and business plan. Besides, we also organized interactive activities to enhance their understanding about green and social entrepreneurship. During the presentation session, the students had shown creative ideas to be implemented in their upcoming project.
We are proud to say TIEC Camp 2011 was a success. Of 20 participating schools, 17 were ready to take up the challenge to transform their ideas into realities. For a start, each school were given 500 ringgit to run their projects.
In an effort to ensure the students' progress, SIFE UTP continues with School Development Program. For 3 months, we assist the students to simultaneously test and improve their products, monitor their progress through module activities and financial report, find suitable marketplace, facilitate future plan, and enhance communication skills for community engagement.
After traveling 3,304 kilometers and spending more than 420 hours, we managed to establish 28 excellent projects to be presented in TIEC Competition 2011. With the introduction of the Community Outreach category and double the number of participating schools, SIFE UTP had developed 360 SIFE Junior who progressively improved the life of 85 people.
During TIEC competition, the students presented their project in front of 16 experienced judges. They were evaluated based on management planning, monthly reports, financial reports, products quality, and presentation.
With our guidance, 14 competing schools stood out with creative eco-friendly products for Waste to Wealth category. For instance, SMK Ave Maria Convent produced a cleaning products made from orange peels.
SMK2 Indrawangsa with their product fertilizers made from eggshells.
SMS Teluk Intan came out with shoe polisher made from banana peels.
ZapMe is a product by SMK St. Anthony, the champion of the IEC competition 2011. This product is an amazing hand-sewn pencil case which made from used jeans and clothes. As a result, a total sales of more than 1,700 ringgit generated in 3 months.
In community outreach category, we train the students to help people in need. Through TIEC, these students are able to demonstrate their talent and knowledge to help the families. Among the projects are
SMK Sungai Pari helped the poor children of pigeon homes by setting up a catfish pond for them. They gained 800 ringgit from the sale.
SMK Ave Maria Convent helped an orphan from their schools to pay for school fees by selling their own design of Korean band t-shirts. They managed to earn 3,226 ringgit.
SMK Simpang Beluru assisted a single mother and a disabled child by selling chocolates and peniram. They promoted their products at school, carnivals, and even received orders for special occasions. They collected total sales of more than 900 ringgit.
from these activities. Total income of more than 12,000 ringgit from 14 families were recorded in 3 months.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to the following testimony by participant of the IEC competition 2011.
Although this competition held between a short period, but we actually managed to learn new skills to help to do some community service to others and gain some experience. The most important, the camp. Actually apply on the knowledge that we learned during the camp. Certain games will help and we learn some lessons where we don't have to be so stingy about something, where we have to be generous. Yeah, generous. You want to be more generous to help others and to lend a helping hand, of course, especially to those needy. Thank you TIEC for offering this competition for us, where we actually very happy that we managed to join this competition, and I hope this competition will continue over the years. Thank you.
In short, TIEC 2011 has successfully
Created 17 eco-friendly products,
Established 17 family businesses,
Impacted 360 students from 20 schools.
and generated over 28,000 ringgit of total revenue.
We will continue our journey to develop more young generations with SIFE spirit. Our next aim is to expand this project to schools all over Malaysia and looking forward for TIEC national competition.
Next, Business Expansion and Empowerment Program, BIP. Single mothers are sole breadwinners of the family. Without any working experiences, it is very tough for them to obtain financial security. Not given the appropriate knowledge and opportunities, the single mothers won't be able to utilize their skills to generate stable income.
SIFE UTP provides a platform for single mothers to improve their standard of living through Business Expansion and Empowerment Program, BIP. BIP is a collaborative project with Pertubuhan Ibu Tunggal Nur Kasih, Perak.
a quick survey was conducted to identify the business which suits the interests of the single mothers. As a result, BIP came into consensus to venture into sewing business. Therefore, among 200 members, 5 single mothers with basic sewing skills were recognized to involve in our project.
With the aim of establishing a business and training center for the single mothers in 2 years, we divided this project into 4 phases. First, business establishment. Second, increased revenue. Third, introduction of new products and branding. And finally, development of business and training center.
The first phase started in September 2010, where SIFE UTP teamed up to guide these single mothers in developing their business plan. At this stage, a thorough planning for financial, promotion, marketing, as well as operation was systematically strategized.
With the business plan, we were entrusted with a grant with approximately 30,000 ringgit by CIMB Foundation. We started off by selecting the most strategic business location. Located at the southern area of Ipoh, Station 18 was reckoned as a progressively developing area. Saturated with 500,000 people and located next to Tesco, this site ensures an outstanding business growth.
Kita Semua Enterprise was officially registered in April 2011. With its establishment, the first phase of this project was completed.
The second phase was kicked off with the implementation of sales, promotion, and service strategies of the business. In this phase, BIP secured another 10,000 ringgit from Dana Belia Satu Malaysia to ensure continuous development of the business.
For a start, Kita Semua Enterprise has achieved a tremendous success in their sales. In just 4 months, they recorded total revenue of 3,315 ringgit with an average order of 20 units per week. With their business trend, they are expected to gain more than 1,000 ringgit in the following months.
Apart from expanding the business, BIP also focuses on the empowerment of skills and knowledge of the single mothers. In line with the objective, BIP has conducted a risk management seminar and a professional empowerment course.
Sponsored by Chartis, Risk Management Seminar was organized mainly to educate targeted SMEs on business risk. Shareholders of Kita Semua Enterprise and entrepreneurs from around Perak were exposed to commercial and operational risks through informative and interactive sessions.
Our effort did not stop here. After the seminar, BIP visited participants' business premises to measure the effectiveness of the seminar. We found out
65% of the participants have taken their initiative in providing an ergonomic working environment.
30% of them have bought insurance for their business to cover up the cost of business risk.
BIP also conducted a professional empowerment course. The 5 single mothers were taught by professionals in related fields on entrepreneurship, customer service, marketing, accounting and finance, as well as human resource management. With the course, Kita Semua Enterprise operates smoothly with more organized records keeping and systematic organization structure.
In order to diversify their product range, BIP arranged distinct sewing courses for the single mothers. Now, not only baju kurung are available, the single mothers also offer sewing service for beading, curtains, scarves and blankets.
We can proudly say, SIFE UTP has successfully developed a promising business for the single mothers where we start from zero. In the next phase, SIFE UTP will assist the single mothers in branding Kita Semua Enterprise through new innovative products.
By the end of 2012, we hope to establish a fully functional business and training center. In upcoming years, we believe Kita Semua Enterprise will capture a larger market share and expand the business all over Perak.
SIFE UTP had successfully proved that single mothers are no longer confined to homes but are now economic contributors who can help raise their family's standard of living. The 5 single mothers are now the founder and shareholders of Kita Semua Enterprise. Let us listen to Puan Sabaria, one of the single mother from Kita Semua Enterprise.
Saya mengucapkan terima kasih kepada PSI kerana telah menjemput Kita Semua Enterprise datang seminar di UTP ini. Di atas daya usaha saya tadi, kita semua telah mendapat banyak pengalaman dan pelajaran daripada apa yang saya terima hari ini. Contohnya macam financial ya. Dalam bidang kewangan, banyaklah saya dapat mempelajari bagaimana buat plan untuk mendapatkan atau menguruskan kewangan kita dan juga modal pusingan dan sebagainya. Dan juga di atas taklimat hari ini juga kita semua dapat mempelajari risiko-risiko perniagaan dan juga risiko-risiko dalam operasi, dalam bidang keselamatan, dalam bidang finansialnya dan sebagainya. Dan juga saya mengucapkan terima kasih kepada BSI kerana pada hari ini kita dah banyak dapat kontak number, iaitu tempat kita nak memperkembangkan lagi perniagaan ini.
To ensure our team's sustainability, we promote and nurture the diverse skills of our members through training and mentoring. Besides, we create partnership with different organizations to sustain our projects.
With the support from strategic partners and student advisory board, we aim to make meaningful contributions to the well-being of community around us.
SIFE UTP customized our entire projects to satisfy the needs of targeted audience and emphasize on social, economic and environmental sustainability.
In business expansion and empowerment program, we turn the single mothers into skillful businesswomen.
In Corporate Social Responsibility Challenge, we guide local businesses to become self-sustainable.
And finally, in Teens and Environment Cooperation, we inspired future leaders to become environmentally and socially responsible.
With more than 44,000 ringgit operating budget from SIFE members,
2,592 total volunteer hours,
5,158 kilometers traveled all around Perak.
And over 79,000 ringgit of sponsorship, SIFE UTP had impacted more than 2,400 people.
This year, we can proudly say
17 families improved their standard of living through entrepreneurial activities with the help of 360 students trained by SIFE UTP.
the stagnant micro business was revived, generating more than 7,000 ringgit profits per annum through improved products quality.
we established a new business entity and equipped the shareholders of Kita Semua Enterprise with vocational skills and business knowledge.
Provided with 500 ringgit for each schools, TIC participants had generated around 18,000 ringgit of total profit through the sales of their eco-friendly products.
In 1 year, CSR assisted Mr. Tajo to earn consistent monthly income as high as 9 times of his previous salary.
With guidance from BIP, Kita Semua Enterprise achieved a tremendous growth in their sewing business, generating more than 3,000 ringgit in 4 months.
we, SIFE UTP, has
Created new economic opportunities for our community.
Shape talents and dynamic future leaders.
Eliminated social and economic barriers.
treasured innovation which lead to a greener future.
With every hardship, for every joy, watching every success.
We are a step closer for a better world.
Energy received.
Energy return.
Energy for the future.
Judges, we will now begin the question and answer session.
Thank you, UTP, for that presentation. Very good. I like the clarity in your projects. Just a point to actually just get a little bit more information. In your annual report, you actually stated people indirectly impacted, and there's a number there for most of your projects. How do you define that, and what do you mean by that number?
Okay, thank you for the question. So we differentiate between people directly impacted and people indirectly impacted by such as directly impacted is the people who bought the products or people who involved in that event, and indirectly impacted is like our sponsors, our people who know the product from their friends, from their families. So basically they know the information and they are also impacted, and they are also encouraged to join the event. Thank you very much.
Sorry, maybe just an additional point on data. When you actually quote certain data, please source it and when it was actually extracted, because that strengthens your presentation.
Thank you very much.
Just a point.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good job done. Just couldn't put my finger on one environmental aspects of your project. Could you just clarify that?
Okay, thank you for the question. So, environmental, so as I am a member of TIC, so I will emphasize on TIC. So in TIC, we educate the students and we guide them to produce products from waste material, which is rarely known in every, because most competition or most company, they will do this, they will do like recycle, or they will do just collecting the rubbish and all. But what we did, we change the mindset that this waste material actually can be money, can be the fund for these people. So we guide them, and then they turn this waste material to something that can be marketable at the same time. And this profit they gain, actually they can use for their savings, for their school fund, for the student, they can be used for their savings, for the universities, and so forth. Thank you very much.
Just a quick question. Good job. You've got 3 projects there. The teens and environments actually stretches over 2008, 9, and 10. We are supposed to judge the last academic years. That means 2010. What actually happened in 2010? First question. The second one, of course, the CSR and also the BIP one. Again, was it a project contained within last 12 months? If not, what actually happened in the last 12 months?
Right. For the first question, regarding the projects from TIC participants, right? For 2010, there are 7 schools. Right. For the products that been sustained, I will give the example, which is SMK Ave Maria Convent, which they produced just now the products, fertilizers from orange peels. So they continue to sustain the projects, and we are very glad to share that they are very, the uniqueness of the products, and they want to share the products and sell the products in order to have their own fund for their expenditures during their schools. And one more thing of the interesting of the what we call that the creation of the school is SBI Koping, where they produce fertilizers from cow dung, and they managed to collaborate with the Jabatan Pertanian Daerah Koping, and we are very happy that they continues to develop their projects and sell to the customers. All right, thank you.
May I interrupt? Thank you for the question. Regarding the other 2 projects, actually for one of the project, Business Expansion and Empowerment Program, the third one, the project has started in 2009, where we start to approach the organization, which is Pertubuhan Ibu Tunggal Nur Kasih Perak, and we start to identify what is the single mother's problem, because at that time there are many issues relating to single mothers, where they cannot pay bills, they cannot pay for their children's fees. And then actually we do start working with the single mothers to see how they accept us and how they want to work with us. And then after that, we found out that the single mothers actually really pleased to have us to help them. And then in September 2010, we decided to make a new business, which is the cooperative of the single mothers. That is the sewing business that we have started, and we start with these 5 single mothers first. And in the future, we will help more single mothers. Thank you.
If I may ask the last question, perhaps. Good projects, well done. I'm just wondering, if there were no sponsorships, how would you have done it differently?
Thank you for the question. To be honest, this is our first year. We gained all the sponsorship up to 79,000. We're happy to have all the sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors.
Yes. Thank you very much. And previous years, we still continue our project although without any sponsors. We try in different approach. We try to fundraising. We try to get a few sponsors, but small sponsors, not until up to 30,000, 10,000, and so on. But we managed to help all the community. So sponsors is not a big problem, I think, as long as we are willing to help the communities.
You answered it very well. I was expecting that kind of answers. Well done. I was expecting you to answer that way, and I like it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
SIFE UTP, your time has expired. Judges, ladies and gentlemen, please thank SIFE UTP.